Afternoon everyone. Thursday the 27th of June. It's been a while. I've made a couple of short videos, but I haven't made anything very long for a number of reasons. We've actually had a spell of hot weather in the UK, way too hot to do anything intense with my dog or anyone else's dog. I've just done a couple of in-house visits, indoor stuff, puppy stuff. Before I start, as always, I'm going to apologise for the lack of video. One is because of the weather, and two, obviously everyone knows that I've had some personal stuff going on. On that note, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I'd like to thank every single person that messaged me through the channel, passing on their condolences about my dad passing away. Some of them were people I've met and done one-to-ones with, and a lot of them were people overseas who I may never meet, and they just follow my channel, and just taking the time out of your day to send me those condolences means a whole lot. So thank you again for that. How are we moving on now? So I've still got a fair bit to do on a personal note around house and items in the house, etc. with the business. So this today isn't really going to be a training video. We'll discuss a lot of things around training. So one of the questions I ask the most, why don't you run puppy classes? So my simple answer is this, and again, this is my opinion, and in 26 years of doing this job, I'll stand by it. Why I don't run puppy classes? One, because predominantly they're run indoors. Well, nobody walks their dog indoors, do they? They walk them outside, where there's scent and smells. So my group sessions are done outside, where there's scent and there's other dogs. And you can see the people that have been to a puppy class beforehand when they come to a group session and their dog dragging them down across the field. So my group sessions outdoors are open to any ages. 2-year-old, 16-week-old, 1-year-old, 3-year-old, 5-year-old, whatever, that's fine. Secondly, I'm a great believer you should train your dog as you intend to walk it. So, because Billy Boy's a gun dog, end of this month, every walk from sort of 1st of August onwards will be more relating to him working on a shoot. So instead of me just walking across here like we just have done, letting him have a run, which is his switching off time at this time of year, come the 1st of August, he'll be back on it, and we'll just stand up in this bit, and I'll make him quarter, I'll make him sit, I'll be chucking dummies, he can't have them, and we'll literally spend 20 minutes in this one bit, that's him done. We won't be walking like we are now. But when I sit down, as you see, he sits there. So the reason I don't run puppy classes is simple. They're done indoors. That's one of them. Now the second one, which is probably my biggest bugbear, and I have mentioned this many times, every time I see somebody offering a puppy class, they go, it's this amount of money for 6 weeks, 6 Tuesdays on the trot. Well, in my opinion, you don't need to go and see a trainer once a week, even if it's a puppy. And I say this to people, like people have lessons with me, and they go, when do I need to see you again? I said, well, we'll have a discussion in 7 to 10 days time, see you getting on, and then we'll work around it. You've got to give a puppy time to learn, and 7 days to a 14-week-old puppy is not a lot. So then you go back the following week and then you have to learn something else, and then so you always pay. I don't agree with it. I generally think they're just taking your money, because I don't think you need to go back every week. If it was every 2 weeks, maybe. If they ran it six sessions over and it was every 3 weeks over an 8 week, definitely I could see that. I still wouldn't do it indoors, but I could get it. But every week? No. Dog's got to learn. Bill, come here. Good boy. It's the same as I get people saying to me, why don't you offer discounts for block bookings? Well, again, block booking, I see trainers out there offering, if you book 6 lessons with me, I will do it for this amount of money. But they haven't even met your dog, so how do you know you need 6 lessons? Like, for me, they're just taking your money, because you'll pay them up front. It's not weekly. With me, people will tell you, I go and do the lesson, they can pay me on the day, or I'll send them back, they'll pay me later that day. Some people pay me 4 days later. That's fine by me, as long as they pay me. But you'll pay full up front, a full £200, £300, £400, whatever it is, and after 3 weeks you go, oh, we can't have any more, have our money back. It'll be a no. I generally believe I'm the only people that, if people cancel right now, they cancel before 40 hours full lesson, they get their money back. But most of them haven't paid anyway, because I don't take it till on the day. But so again, that's why I don't do discounts for multiple lessons, because you might only need to see me twice. So why would I want to take the money off you for 6 visits when you only need 2 or 3 or 4? If a dog comes to me and it's really bad with, say, pulling on a lead, and in my head I'm going, an hour of me today, they're going to need more help than seeing me every 3 weeks. I may then say to them, you need to have a 3-day intense course, which is, say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 lessons a day on each day. Now that I do discounted, because they got to commit to 3 days on the trot and 9 lessons, and it's a lot of effort, a lot of work, and the fact they sign up to that, they get that slightly discounted rate. That's the difference. But I rarely say to people, you need to have an intense course. Most of the stuff I see can be dealt with. But like having a lesson and go away and training, you've got to practice this. Like, there's people out there now still buying dogs that think the dog comes pre-programmed, and it doesn't. So that's that side of things. Somebody asked me a very interesting question the other day, is why do I think I'm unique to any other trainer, say in my area? Because I don't know about trainers anywhere else. I don't really know about trainers in my area. I don't follow anyone. As long as I'm busy, that's all that matters. Why am I unique? Or why do I think I stand out? Well, first and foremost, because I'm very flexible. You know, if people can't do a weekday, I'll work a weekend. If they can't do the weekend but they can do an evening, I'll do an evening. I will try and accommodate everyone that makes contact with me. And I think that is a starting point, because I know a lot of trainers will only work Monday to Friday and the odd Saturday morning. I'll do Sundays, I'll do bank holidays, I will work around. If it's got to be somewhere that both the adults are home, that's fine. If they want the kids to be involved, that's fine. I will be, and that's why I think I'm slightly unique. On that, what other things make me unique? I wouldn't say I'm unique. I would say, why is my business doing so well? That's what I would say, because I don't advertise. There are other trainers around by me, I can tell you now, every week I'm seeing adverts on all these different pages. Discount for this, discount for that. Now, to the average person, they would go, oh, that's a good deal. But when I speak, because in the dog world, people talk. And when I talk to people who know these trainers, they'll go, it's because they have no work. Well, and I understand that. Everyone's got to earn a living. But if you're not getting any work in what is supposed to be a specialised field, then surely you have to look at how you work. And you have to look at how you do things, and you have to look at your results. Greatest respect, I could go away today, message 10 of my mates and say, can you stick a review on my page? And then put all those 10 reviews on my Facebook and put a special deal, and we'll get business in. But I'm only lying, I'm lying to myself and I'm lying to the public. All my reviews are from people who've used me. And I could literally do a video with every single one of them to show you that I've used them. So that's that. And the other side of it is, just because I don't do discount doesn't mean I don't give something back. And I've said this many a time. On YouTube, once you get 1,000 followers, you start getting paid for adverts. At the moment, I've got 366 followers, which is fantastic for a one-man band. Once I get 1,000 and I start getting paid, any money I earn from adverts will be passed on to my customers. Group sessions will be free. Any company that sends me new kit to try out, once I've tried it, I'll give it away. I'll do a review to them and I'll say, do you want it back? They'll say no, I'll give it away. So everything will be passed on. The other side that makes me, I feel slightly different is, and I could probably put my house on this one, I've started working with a dog rescue. In fact, I work with 2 dog rescues, but one isn't local. A local one and one that's based near London. The local one, I give them 10 hours a month completely free of charge of my time to go in and get dogs that have been in there either a longest time with some behavioural problems and start training them to get better, so hopefully somebody will take them on. Why? Because kennels are full. Kennels in shelters are full with the usual breeds, and because this government in the UK banned XR bullies and everybody's giving them up. We got so many UK rescues full, and yet we got people supporting overseas rescues, which I get, but the people overseas aren't rescuing them. There's enough in the UK to fill everyone's need. So I donate some time. As well as that, anyone that takes a dog on from that rescue, or the one in London, the first lesson is paid for by the rescue, not by the people that have taken the dog on. So to help the rescue out, I do it at a discounted rate. I don't put all that over Facebook. I don't say, oh look, I've done another cheaper lesson for rescue. It's only the first lesson. Every other lesson that's then paid for by the customer will be charged full rate. But I do a discount rate for this rescue because they're struggling financially. The rescues I help don't get loads of funding. They haven't got directors or management on six-figure schemes, pay scales. They are literally having to raise money constantly to survive. So a little bit from me, 10 hours of my time and a half price lesson to them means that dog might be out. That's one less food bill they got. They get the adoption money and everyone's happy, and people get a dog that's already had some training. The local rescue, if any of my clients decide to take on another dog and they go to the local rescue and they see a dog they like and they go, but we can't have it for 3 weeks, all they got to do is message me, and the next time I go and give some hours to that rescue, their dog will get first priority and I'll start training it for them, and they will pay a penny because it's still in the rescue. And I'll start the training, and then when they pick it up, we can have a quick meet and greet. I'll say, carry on with this. You may never need to see another lesson at me, but you might want one more, you might want 2 more. So again, it just gives people the foundations to start on. Now some people will go, well, that's not a lot, but trust me, if I charged them for my time, they wouldn't be able to have me, and those dog kennels would be over full. And what you've got to remember the most, in the UK currently, when a dog gets taken to the council pound, Bill, come on, when it gets taken to the council pound, or whatever you want to call it, they get 7 days. Doesn't matter whether it's a 2-month-old dog, 2-year-old dog, or 10-year-old dog, they get 7 days. If after that 7 days no rescues take them, they get put to sleep, and they've done nothing wrong. But that's the state it's in right now. So me giving up a bit of my time to help create space so that these dogs can keep being taken, why would anyone put a healthy dog to sleep? It's beyond me. But this government bans XR bullies, but they're putting healthy dogs to sleep. It is just completely contradictory of what they're trying to achieve. But anyway, we got an election this year, hopefully things will change, but who knows. So that's what I do. That's why I think my business stands out. The other rescue I work for is in London, but there's Hannah, who runs a local raw feeding company. She's one of their area, I'm not sure what they call them, unbelievable person, passionate about dogs, literally will do anything to help and rescue a dog. So I do exactly the same for them. I can't go down and give them my time, but the first time somebody has a lesson paid for by the rescue, they get reduced rate. If that rescue have a dog they want to be assessed to see if it's suitable for a certain type of family, and Hannah picks it up, I will do that assessment free of charge. So yes, it's costing me money, but it's just my little bit. Benny, prat. It's just costing, it's not costing me money, it's just costing me my time, but it's not costing me any money. Because believe me, like I say, if I charge them, they won't be able to afford me. I'm busy. I could quite easily say, rescue, sorry, I don't have time to help you. But it's just getting beyond the joke, the situation in the country with the rescues. And that's why I think I'm unique. And also, probably for me, is I'm very reasonably priced. When I go to somebody who's had a behaviourist go in, recommended by their vet, and they pay £800 for 3 hours, and they've done nothing and not cured anything, then I go in for 1 hour and it's all sorted, and I've got reviews on my page to prove that. You've got to ask yourself what you're paying for. But that's why I think my business is, if you want to use the word, unique, or why I think I'm always busy. So let me just give him a shake. Here he comes. See, at the moment he's just getting all this free running. As long as he stays by me, he can crack on. Grass is really long, but I say another 4 weeks of this, he still can't go too far, so you got to come back. So he's working on running through that grass. Another 4 weeks and then we'll be just in this bit, and there'll be dummies and I'll be sitting them up. I've got this field I now have access to, which is completely secure. Take it up there, dummy launcher, starting pistol. We're going to hammer him in. From August on, he'll be in work mode every single day. And he might only get 1 run a day, 40 minutes. Billy, come up. But this is the idea, is just let him have some downtime. He likes it down there, as he knows the squirrels in there. I don't want him up there. Get that way. Good boy. And he'll probably go straight to the top because that's where the rabbits are. There he goes. So that's why, sit down. That's why I feel that I'm always busy, flexible. I give something back, and I will literally help anyone. Apart from that, what we're getting on with. So, excuse me a minute, he's got to learn. Come back here. Sit. I got a group session this Saturday in Bristol. The group sessions in Gloucester are really good. The ones in Bristol at the moment have lost a fair bit of. Like I originally had 17 people. I think I'm down to 8 now. I may not run any more in Bristol for a while now. It's got to be financially viable for my time, if nothing else. I am still looking to run a reactive dog day. I just need to find somewhere to do it. I've got a place in Gloucester. I might have a place in Bristol we could do it. So that'd be good fun. Apart from that, it's the same old, same old. This time of year, a little bit disjointed. I won't take people's money if it's over 20 degrees. Like today, this is saying it's 18. It's a little bit, as you can see, it's windy, it's cloudy. It's warm when the sun comes up, but it's very cloudy, and a nice breeze. 20 degrees or more, I won't work. I'll cancel everything. Yes, I don't earn no money, but we got to be fair. We got to be fair to the customer. We got to be fair to the dog. I wouldn't run my own dog in 21. Why would I want to train somebody else just to take their money? And that, again, I think is different because I see trainers still out there working. And just for information, he's got to sit till I tell him he move, which is going to be now. Billy, get on. Good lad. So he's still getting training, but it's only little bits. You've got to be a bit careful up here. Apparently there's been a lot of adders up here, but I haven't seen any. I've been up here most days. I haven't seen any, which is a good job because I can't stand snakes and I'd be going the other way. But please keep firing the questions. I am going to try and I will video the group session the weekend. We've got a nice mix of dogs coming to the Bristol one, and then we'll go from there, and we'll keep building and we'll keep working. If you know anyone looking to subscribe to a channel, please give them my details, get them to follow. Say we're 366, so we're 366 further ahead where I was 12 months ago or 10 months ago, wherever it was I started. But now we need to keep pushing it, get to 1,000, we can start passing that on. And then I appreciate it's probably people in Gloucestershire and Bristol, maybe even Swindon that way, Wiltshire, they can all take the feedback from that, because they'll be the ones getting the free group sessions, free training kit, leads, whistles, everything. But we got to get the numbers up. Apart from that, I think the forecast next week is okay. Over weekend, okay Monday, and I think next week in UK we got a bit of rain, but not much. Wherever you are in the world, I really hope you enjoy my channel. I really hope you enjoy what you see. I don't try and make too many long videos because people get bored after and want to switch off. I recently made a little short video of a dog that had been to a trainer, had no success, came to me, and 30 minutes later I was gone from dog reactive to walking next to my dog without putting on the lead. That video in itself was 51 seconds long, and to date it's had 9,700 views. So you can see people like the shorts more than the long stuff. I think the people like the long videos are what I call serious dog owners. They like to watch it all. They like to see it all. I am going to start videoing, now I've got the time, more clients' lessons. I've got a few people happy to do that. I did one a few weeks back with a lady called Salmon Spaniel, who's done incredibly well from where she was. And now she's put herself forward to come to a group session in a different area Saturday. We might make another with her, see how they're progressing, because she's done so well so far. We got to keep pushing her. But other customers have said they're happy to have it videoed. It's good, looks good, and most of all, the one other thing before I go, and I bore everybody to death. A lot of people say about how good my dog looks. His coat is shiny, his teeth look really nice, you know, he's always full of energy. My general belief is it's because he's raw fed. Raw feeding to most people, they go, oh, it's a bit expensive. So I had a discussion with a lady over there about it. So we worked out in 18 months, what have I had him now, 19 months. In the last 19 months, how much I spent on raw compared to how much she spent on her dry food. Yes, my bill was slightly more. But then if she adds her vet's bills up compared to mine, she's spending £300 a year more than me, because it's a day I've had him. The only time he's been to the vets is to get weighed. So anyone local to Gloucestershire, get on Facebook, look at Kimuna Raw Food Supplies, KIMOONA. That's where I get my raw from. Hannah, who works for the rescue, runs that company. Super experienced, super helpful, super knowledgeable, super friendly, and most of all, super variety. I can't recommend them enough. I won't go anywhere else. Treats like rabbit ears, buffalo ears, pig's ears. They sell goat, they sell everything. If that's what you're looking to do, get your dog in this condition, Kimuna Raw Food Supplies on Facebook. Unbelievable. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, have a lovely weekend. As always, give your dogs a kiss from me, and I'll speak to you all soon. I promise more videos will be coming. Take care.